My narcissistic ex confronted me at Starbucks. My new rich man makes you look completely pathetic. I said, that's nice. Then I told her boyfriend about her untreated STD collection. 24 hours later, she was single and publicly exposed. So yeah, buckle up, because this entire mess started at 8:15 in the morning, when all I wanted was a cold brew with oat milk and a quiet walk to the office. Instead, I walked straight into a live-action meltdown starring my ex, who somehow manages to turn every public space into her personal Broadway stage. Her name, in this version of hell, is Madison. 26 going on 15 mentally, obsessed with designer labels, Instagram aesthetics, and convincing people she leveled up after leaving me. We dated almost 4 years. For years, I wish I could refund. We broke up 8 months ago after I caught her cheating with a co-worker. She swore was like a brother to her. Right? Brothers don't send 2 a.m. selfies begging to come over because they're lonely and thinking about you. But whatever. I was over it. Or so I thought. So there I am, standing in line, scrolling emails half awake, when I hear the exact laugh that used to make my spine tighten. That fake light-headed giggle she always used when she was lying or trying to impress someone way out of her league. I looked up, and yep, there she was, Madison, dressed like she jumped into a Pinterest board and let it spit her out. Oversized sunglasses indoors, a bright white purse the size of a suitcase, nails so long they look like weapons. Hanging on the arm of some guy who clearly shopped exclusively from the New Money Starter Pack collection. His name, I'd learned, was Qley. Tall, tan, gym-built, wearing a Gucci belt with a giant buckle and shoes that probably cost as much as my rent. He kept adjusting his Rolex every 30 seconds just so anyone, would comment on it. When Madison saw me, her whole face shifted into a sneer smile hybrid I know too well. The expression that says, I'm about to humiliate you, so get ready. She floated over like she owned the building and went, oh my God, Tyler, is that really you? Like I was a rare animal she just spotted on safari. I said, hey, grabbed my cold brew off the pickup counter and tried to sidestep her, but she blocked me like she trained for it. This is my boyfriend, Qley, she said, dripping with pride. He's in real estate development. He owns properties all over the city, not apartments, buildings. Qley barely glanced at me, just nodded like I was the barista. Cool, I said, because what the hell else was I supposed to say? But Madison wasn't here for a normal conversation. Oh no, she wanted an audience. We just got back from Miami. Private jet. But I guess you don't know what that's like. She laughed loud, like she wanted the whole cafe to hear. Do you still have that crappy Honda? The one with the broken AC. It's fixed, I said. Works fine. She snorted. Well, Qley just bought me a Mercedes. An S-Class. You probably don't know how exclusive they are. I sipped my drink. That's nice. And for some reason those 2 stupid words set her off more than if I had screamed. She leaned in closer. You're still working at that same job, aren't you? Still doing that computer thing? God, Tyler, you're comfortable being average. I used to beg you to want more from life. This time even Qley chuckled. Some people aren't built for the top, he said, patting her hip. It's fine. Someone has to be normal. She beamed at him. Exactly. My new man makes more in a month than Tyler does in a year. People were staring. Someone behind us was filming. I could feel my face heating, not because of embarrassment, but because I remembered very clearly everything she put me through after our breakup. She told people I was abusive. She tried to get me fired. She keyed my car. She sent my mom disgusting messages. She had her friends leave fake reviews on my workplace's Google page. I had to file a restraining order she violated twice. So yeah, I didn't know her politeness, but I said nothing. I just repeated, that's nice, and Madison's smile twitched like she'd swallowed a bug. She grabbed Qley's arm dramatically. We're looking at engagement rings today. He said I can pick anything I want. Tiffany's VIP section. Good for you, I said. Cool. She practically vibrated with rage. They eventually swept out, Madison throwing one last, have fun with your sad little life, over her shoulder. And honestly, I thought that was the end. Karma would deal with her eventually. But Karma apparently wanted me to hand-deliver the package. See, what Madison didn't know is that when she cheated and we broke up, she never removed herself from my insurance. We'd forgotten about the domestic partner paperwork. So 3 months after we broke up, explanation of benefits letters started showing up. Treatments, tests, multiple prescriptions, 3 STDs, chlamydia, gonorrhea, HPV. I got tested immediately. Twice. Completely clean, which meant she got them after me. After Randy. Or whoever else she was seeing. And judging by Cole's smug, bare hand on her waist PDA, I doubted she'd share that little detail. So after they left Starbucks, I sat there thinking, I'm not a revenge guy. Truly. But sometimes justice needs a little nudge. I walked out to the garage where the luxury cars park, and, surprise, there was a brand new white Mercedes S-Class parked across 2 spots, temporary tag still on it. I wrote a note, a simple one. Hey man, not trying to ruin your day, but your girlfriend has chlamydia, gonorrhea, and HPV. Been treated for months. Check her bathroom cabinet if you need proof. Doxycycline, azithromycin, valacyclovir. Good luck. Put under the windshield wiper. Went home. Ate pizza. Played video games. Slept like a baby. I figured maybe he'd see it. Maybe he'd think it was a prank. Whatever. Not my problem. I woke up the next morning to absolute pandemonium. 60 missed calls. Blown up texts. My mom calling saying Madison was losing her mind on Facebook. Apparently Cole found the note immediately, confronted her in the parking lot of some high-end restaurant, dragged her back to her apartment, checked the bathroom, found the meds, found the test results, found everything. And Cole wasn't just some real estate guy. He was Cole Harrison of Harrison and Sons, meaning his family owns multiple properties downtown. Old money. Serious money. He didn't keep his anger private. He posted the screenshots in their entire social circle group chat with the caption, "Get tested." Madison went ballistic, screaming that I forged everything, that I was obsessed, that I was trying to ruin her future. Her friend sent me screenshots of her meltdown. Her brother sent me threats. Her mom posted a Facebook rant calling me a jealous psycho. Even her co-workers jumped in. But the truth spreads fast, especially when half the people she slept with apparently recognized the dates on those medical records. And it kept spiraling. Her co-worker, the one she cheated with, turned out to be married. His wife reached out to me asking for evidence. HR opened an investigation. Several people got tested, several came back positive, and suddenly the company circulated an all-staff memo about health disclosure expectations. Madison tried to show up at my workplace crying. Security escorted her out. She tried to hire a lawyer. The lawyer basically told her she had no case. She made a GoFundMe claiming harassment, which people tore apart in the comments. She posted Insta stories about choosing peace and healing while dropping her Cash App. Her ex's family hired a private investigator who uncovered years of her scamming, cheating, manipulation, gold digging, and attempts to baby trap man. She tried to say she and Cole were working it out, but his family sent her a cease and desist letter. She got banned from every Harrison-owned property. She lost her job. Her social circle evaporated. Her reputation imploded in real time. And me? I didn't have to say a word. I just watched, sipping cereal like I was streaming some reality show. My therapist said what I did, leaving the note, was ethically questionable but understandable given the circumstances. She said the important part was how I handled everything after. No engagement, no retaliation, just boundaries and distance. And she's right. Madison destroyed herself. I didn't push her. I just stopped cushioning her fall. The truth did the rest. And honestly, the most freeing part of this entire saga wasn't the chaos. It was realizing I didn't feel anger, or guilt, or satisfaction. Just peace, relief, the kind that hits when you're finally, completely done with a toxic chapter that should have closed years ago. Tonight, I'm grabbing drinks with friends. Tomorrow, I'll probably delete this account and move on for good. But I wanted to share this insanity before I did. If you take anything from this, let it be this. Don't ignore the red flags. Don't let someone rewrite your character when theirs is the problem. And don't underestimate what happens when the truth finally catches up to someone who spent their whole life outrunning it. Stay safe, get tested, and never let a narcissist convince you that your worth depends on their opinion.